right about now, middle of March, this should be the beginning of your really, really busy and exciting body season. What that means is that it's getting to be springtime. People are trying on their spring wardrobes. They're planning their summer vacations. And this is a really exciting time because people are feeling the significant, time-sensitive, urgent problem of not being able to get results for the treatments that they've been doing by avoiding or by doing on their own. So I get this question often. My consultations are not converting beyond the first time paid offer, or they're not even interested in doing anything more than waiting to see after that first appointment goes. So I've been teaching and training a lot of people on how to have more productive consultations that are more valuable, convert to higher dollars, and also become better longer-term relationships for your brand. So how do we get a lead, for example, a stranger, to go from a interest in by booking a consultation to becoming a prepaid client for 10 future appointments? I want you to think about the fact that how they feel dictates what they will spend. How they feel dictates what they spend. Not what you offer, not what you promise, how they feel. Meaning, if you want somebody to go from a consultation to a first treatment completed, getting at least one appointment booked, possibly 5, and getting 10 booked that cost about $3,600 in prepaid treatments, you're going to have to get them to feel something. So how do you do that? It's important that you figure out how to do this pretty quickly in your consultation because you only have probably 20 minutes before you really want to get them treated. So you need to find out if you're worthy of the money and the time someone spends. The money or time someone spends is directly related to their perceived value of you. So you need to increase their perceived value of you so they spend more money and commit to 10 weeks time with you. So one of the things I tell my coaching clients is, it's not that you don't have value. It's not that you did something wrong. It's not that you have the wrong sales approach. Quite honestly, it's just that you haven't given them a better perception of you and your brand and your resources that align with the problem. Okay, so how do you do that? Well, first, you need to help them understand and acknowledge. So what that means is you can't tell them. You need to ask questions so that way they understand, that they share and demonstrate that they acknowledge. This is probably the first time that they've ever spent so much time thinking about their extra skin elasticity hanging over their belt. This is probably the first time somebody's actually asked them to think about how this resonates in their self-confidence and in their life for wasting time trying to fit different pants on. So sit with them, make space for their problems, understand them. You need to ask them questions so that way their feelings related to the concerns that your solution addresses are revealed. You want to have them identify the urgency of getting healthy. You want to have them acknowledge all the things that they've tried on their own, or other treatments that they've done, or other extreme measures, or things that they haven't done. Whatever has worked, not well, hasn't worked at all, or they just haven't tried, but it's on their to-do. You want them to reveal these to you. Have them identify what it is they're trying to avoid. It could be anything. It could be like surgery. It could be like, I want to avoid feeling terrible myself for the future. Whatever, when you ask them what they're trying to avoid, leave it open-ended, don't lead. Have them identify what they think good looks like, and more importantly, what it feels like when they're at this destination. Have them describe the outcome that they want. It's not just having better skin, but what does having better skin mean? What does that feel like? It usually feels like I'll feel less insecure in shorts. I will feel less, frustrated hiding behind my kids in photos. Whatever that feels like when they get to the outcome, that's what you want to understand because that is your metrics of success. And then have them pass the disqualification to become your client. Give them all the reasons that this might not work for them, the reasons that they may sabotage their own results, any kind of objection that they're sitting with, have them reveal those objections and then send it right back to them, telling them that their objections, not their concerns, what they identified are actually reasons that this does not work. Because when somebody feels their problem is painful, like they're tired of feeling drained by all of this self-doubt, that their problem is painful enough and they want to get out of the pain, they want to get this resolved, then they will feel heard and understood and they will trust you for a 10-week relationship. And that is how you get a new client interaction, basically a consultation for a body or facial treatment, consultation to a 10-week relationship. Simply implement a process of asking thought and feeling-provoking questions that move somebody from fear and skepticism to trust. Simple as that. And by the way, you'll truly enjoy implementing this process with your clients and your new clients because they will feel so much better in the relationship and it will last and be more valuable.